So hello guys, what's up and welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's me, your girl barrister Neze, and this is Nezeville. In our last video, we opened out on the Sharon Ooja story, and we began by giving a well-detailed biography of the very beautiful actress. In today's video, we will go a little bit deeper. We will be discussing and critically analyzing all the words on the street. All the words talking about how Sharon has found herself and gotten married to an obvious red flag. Not just a walking red flag, a sprinting red flag. So if you're new here, you're seeing my face for the first time, or if you've been watching without subscribing, before we begin, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Give this video a big thumbs up already. Smash the thumbs up button. Don't forget to drop your comments as we proceed, and do stay glued because we have so much more coming your way. Without further ado, let us begin. When Sharon's wedding hit the internet, the jaws of the internet in-laws literally dropped to their thighs in bewilderment. All attention was paid to every single detail, from all their many outfits to the venue, the decorations, the hair, the makeup. Everything was impeccable, and we couldn't help but get lost and admire that real-life fairy tale wedding. Having been lost in all of that spectacular wonder, when we got jolted back to reality, the next question that we wanted to ask Sharon was about the groom. We were like, Shasha, hey, baby girl, you carry eye go market. We said, waiting, you carry your two koro eye go market. Again enough, yo. Where did you get this man from? Where did you pluck this odara one? This mimi, this watermelon, this gova karaka? Where did you find this man? Baby girl, drop updates now. Drop updates, don't quote this one. Help a single sister. Where in the world, Sharon, did you find your young, handsome, calm-looking, decent disposition Odogwu silencer? And trust Sharon, oh my god, no, she didn't hold back. She was smiling, she was giggling, she was totaling, she was butterflying, everything. She was so excited. And in fact, as she was smiling, we could see her premolars here. We could see the teeth that was here in her smile. And in all her excitement, she narrated to us their amazing love story and how they met. Listen.
Hi, Sharon.
Hi.
You look amazing. So do you mind telling us your love story?
Well, my love story is one that I'll say is short of a miracle. I think I'll just go straight to the good part, because I would say I had just recovered from what I consider the worst heartbreak of my life. And I was filming, and my sister had said to me, oh, that a friend of hers wanted to speak to me. And I was like, please, I'm not really in the mood. Don't talk to anybody. Anyways, she gives this person my number, and he's really, really smart. I'm like, who is this person? You know?
Looks like sisters know best.
Like sisters know best. And we probably didn't speak as much as we should have. Months passed, and he kept on trying to reach out to me, and I was like, this guy is persistent. We kept on having really cute conversations, and one day, well, just one conversation that struck me. Like, we spoke for like maybe 3 hours. I'm not joking. Like, it was one of those conversations, and I was like, I think I like this guy. And then I traveled. I realized he hadn't called me for like 2 days one time, and I was like, why didn't you call me? And he was like, well, it seemed like you told me you were gonna go out and have fun. I'm like, well, yeah, I'm single. He was like, well, I don't think I want you to be single no more. I'm like, ooh. And honestly, the rest is history. We dated for literally 2.5 months, and I was engaged on the 3rd month.
Wow,
yes.
Amazing.
And we married 2 months after that.
I love it. When you know, you know.
Yes. But to give you some backstory spiritually, when I was filming in the desert, I had a conversation with God where I had spoken to God about settling down. And I feel like the Holy Spirit was stripping me of like all the pain I had been through in my past. And all I knew was the Holy Spirit kept on saying to me that your husband has come. Your husband has come. That's all I remember. And I just didn't know how. But obviously when I met him, I knew that he was the one. There was so much peace. He is my best friend. He's the most amazing man I have truly met. Like, now I understand what people say when they say, when you meet the person, you just know. He's my person. And I'm genuinely grateful to God for him. Life partner for life.
Love it. Thank you.
Love has indeed finished Sharon. Proudly a finished woman. Take her away, she is gone. We'll go carry her, she is gone. But we were like, wait, Sharon, before you go, yes, we know you will go with your husband. Spare us a minute. Which desert did God tell you this revelation? Which desert was this revelation made? Which desert did God tell you this thing? Was it Sahara Desert? Was it Kalahari Desert? Which desert? So we the single sisters can go and pitch our tent in that desert and hear from God. So as we were lost in the whole love story, our body was sweeting us, our stomach was torturing us. Some people were not carried away. Some Albert Einsteins started calculating the mass and doing the arithmetics. They were like, wait, dated for 2.5 months, proposed on the 3rd month, and wedded after 2 months of proposal. Are my fingers deceiving me? This mass is not massing. Sharon, are you telling us that this whole thing, dating or engagement or marriage, happened in 5 months? Less than half a year is when this whole thing happened and you married this man? What an amazement. This was the first subject of debate on Sharon Ooja's wedding day, and people were divided as to what to stand on. For some people, for the first set of people, they were like, oh yes, men know what they want. A man and a woman will want to go out on a date, and a man opens the closet and knows just what the shirt he wants to put on, throws it on, and he's ready to go. But the woman will check, do I want this one? This one makes me look fat. This one does not compliment my hair. This one. Can't make up her mind. And when they get to the restaurant, once a man grabs on that menu, he knows exactly what he wants to eat. But a woman can never decide. Oh my God, should I take macaroni? Baby, what are you taking? Should I have this one? Oh no, but I've had it before. I have this one at home. I can't have it here. And they keep on being indecisive. And even after they order, they will still want to stretch their fork and test the man's own. Can't decide. And that same policy, that same characteristic followed the man even when deciding for a life partner. When a man sets his eyes on a woman, he knows if he just wants to bed her or if he wants to take her to mama. So it doesn't take a man forever to know when he sees his wife. So when a man starts going, I've not decided yet. My pastor said I should do 12 months fasting and prayer to know whether God will reveal whether you are the one. My mother said this. Give me some time to think about it. I'm trying to decide whether it is you or the other girl. Girl, pick up your shoes and pick up your bags and get out of there. That man will turn you to the Lord of the Rings. A man always knows what he wants. So for this set of people, they were like, yes. In fact, some women started coming out. I met my husband on Monday. I wedded him on Wednesday. I met my husband on Tuesday. We married on Sunday. I met my husband on January. By February, I already had 2 children for him. So many women came out to support Ugo. So many women came out to support this love story that it doesn't take forever for these decisions to be made. And there is absolutely nothing wrong in dating, being engaged, and getting married under half. Oh yeah, let us go to the other argument. For these other set of people, they were like, no, I don't quite agree. Yes, men are more decisive. Men make up their minds and their choices faster than women. But 2 months doesn't seem real or natural to me. Especially from a man that has been there, done that. Especially given the circumstances surrounding this Mr. Ugo, there has to be another explanation for the sense of urgency, for the rush, aside, a man knowing what he wants. So for these other set of people, that rush didn't quite sit well with them. And on this, What do you think? Do you think it is absurd? Do you think it is strange and weird to meet a man and within 2.5 months of dating, proper 2 months of dating, he proposes and bam, starts rushing the wedding, and within the 5th month, you are married? Do you think there is absolutely nothing wrong with that? Or do you think that that is fishy and shady? Let's go on with the story. So while that debate was going on, the wedding was going on. The wedding was taking place. Sharon was the most beautiful bride that anyone had ever set their eyes on. And she made no efforts at all to conceal her excitement. Sharon's body was sweeting her. It was totaling her. It was peppering her. She was acting like a 16-year-old virgin that they just took to Mr. Biggs for the first time. Sharon will kiss. Sharon will lick. Sharon will chew. Sharon will bite. Sharon Ogini, calm down. At the point I couldn't take it though. Hey, I couldn't sit for it again. I had to go there to the stage. Help Sharon. I said, Sharon Ogini, no be this man I pity you. Now the people will lodge for the next room. For the hotel where we go do honeymoon. Now those people like pity. They go hear him. They go hear we. We were like, it's okay. Haven't you done enough? What is it? What is it? Haven't you done enough? Come on. What is it? Haven't you done enough? The pain, the torture, the torments. Hey, come on. Hey, DJ, come on. Make it rain.
What is it? Haven't you done enough? The pain, the torment, the torture. Is it not enough? I said, what is it? Haven't you done enough? The pain, the torment, the torture. Take my life.
Oh, Guinea Sharon, do you want to take our lives? Let the singles breathe. Don't suffocate them. Since January, singles never breathe. Oh, Guinea. But Sharon did not listen to us, so for where? Sharon did not listen to us. Rara, waiting concern Aburo with overload. She just continued doing her thing, enjoying her wedding day. So while Sharon was so engulfed in her joy, some microbiologists and biochemists started looking at things microscopically. They were like, wait, is it just me or is any other person seeing this thing? We are not feeling the chemistry, the excitement, the energy and the connection coming from Odogwu silencer. Sharon is just everywhere, jumping like, that's that 16-year-old virgin that was taken to Mr. Biggs for the first time, while Mr. Ugo is just acting all lost, like someone that slept in Jupiter and they carried him and dropped him in Pluto, and he opened his eyes and saw himself in Pluto, like someone that just opened their eyes and saw themselves in a brand new planet, just looking, out of connection, lost and distant. At this point, I had to come in. I was like, Gimme, what is the matter? Don't you know that men that are married to these kinds of peperempe women, these kinds of women that their body is always sweeting them, most of those kind of men are always usually calm and relaxed. And men are typically not as expressive as the women. Do you expect the man to be jumping around too and be licking Sharon's face? Calm down, this is an Odogwu for Christ's sake. So what do you think about these guys? Number 2, do you think that there was anything off about Mr. Ugo's behavior on that wedding day? Did he really look out of connect with Sharon, or do you think that there was absolutely nothing wrong? Do drop your thoughts on that as well down in the comment section. 3. So the wedding continued and we thought that all was done and dusted, and no more sagas, no more rumors, no more wahalas, no more decoders, no more those calculating maths on other people's wedding, that everybody has gone to rest. But we were wrong. We were wrong. Before the blink of an eye, several blogs started posting and several pictures and videos started flooding the internet, showing and alleging that Mr. Ugo, aka Odogwu Silencer, has been married before. Not once, not twice, not thrice, 4 whole times. It was alleged, the words making the round, is that his first wife was a white woman. The second was this dark-skinned beauty. The third was this light-skinned goddess whom they said he got married to in 2022 and got divorced in 2023, and then proceeded to get married to Sharon in 2024. At this point, we were confused. In fact, if we didn't see pictures, there was no way in the world that we would have believed. I didn't say dated 4 women in the last couple of years. Married, legally wedded. And before you know it, several accounts and several testimonies of people who claimed they knew Mr. Ugo personally, up close and personally, began coming out to speak of the kind of person that he is and the kind of marriages that he had with these other women. One of the ladies said, Ugo made his second wife pay for the whole marriage. He made her use her credit cards for the lavish wedding. Ugo has a bad credit, so he couldn't access loans in his name at the time. Before the second wife could say jack, Oga had finished her life with loans without her knowledge. So in effect, he took loans in his wife's name without her consent. This person sounded so close. This didn't sound like an assumption. She sounds like she was speaking almost from the mouth of the ex-wife. Another one said, wonders will never end. This was the same way we gushed over this man when he came to marry my beautiful friend in December 2022. December 2022 is not 2023. It's like last year. He was so calm and looked so handsome. We also felt my friend had found an angel. Lo and behold, he turned into a tiger. All of a sudden, he started talking consistently with another woman. Dear Sharon, while he was busy talking to you and building a new relationship with you, he was breaking an innocent heart without cause. And this one said, bingo, you are spot on. I've known Ugo and his second wife for a long time. I attended their wedding in Los Angeles. This man is a narcissist and he is broke. He has issues with women and is definitely seeing dollar signs. He is definitely not a billionaire or a good person. He works for Verizon Wireless and he is 49. This I know for a fact. Everyone in LA knows that he is a serial cheater and he jumps from woman to woman. He broke up with the last one and proposed to Sharon right away. I feel bad for these women that get charmed by him. 4 marriages is insane. Phew. Before we go into the cocoa, the main cocoa, the serial husband issue, it's important that we mention that there was actually no need broke shaming him. The Odogwu silencer name, the billionaire name, he never put it out. He never came out to claim that he was a billionaire. I do not know this new culture amongst Nigerians or amongst Africans where any man that dresses well and sprays deodorant, they will say he's a billionaire. Mr. Ugo never came out to give the impression of being a billionaire. It was the blogs that coined that name and dashed him the title billionaire. So whether he works at Verizon or whether he works at Walmart or whether he works at McDonald's, doesn't matter. He's earning a living, a legitimate living. Now let's go to these several women and the allegation of being a player, a footballer, a Maradona. She footballer near Maradona. You Maradona me. No, we need to take a track for this part because goosebumps are all over my body. I am cold. DJ, give me Maradona.
She footballer near. Don't grab all the kid. Telescope near. Don't go on my kid. Only can lata. Only manata. Kini mo she fue. Will I satisfy you? Oh Maradona. Oh Maradona.
Chineke God. Omuwana na migari. Eburubago. Eburubada. Jesus. What is all these allegations about Mr. Ugo, aka Odogwu Silencer, being a Maradona, a player, a serial husband, a chop and clean mouth. What is all this? Guys, there is something we need to talk about, not just because of this Sharon story, but generally. There is one mistake that we make, treating every feedback, every advice, every counsel, every observation as hate. Some of us are so consumed with the negative illusion that everybody hates us or everybody is jealous of us that we close our eyes to valuable insights, and then we end up going through needless painful experiences that could have been averted or at least mitigated. My dear brethren in the Lord, it is not everybody that says things that we do not want to hear or says things that are counter to our present state of happiness that is born out of envy or hate. Are you Lucifer? Even the devil, everybody does not hate the devil. Everybody does not hate you. Everybody is not jealous of you. Sometimes it is genuine concern and observation. Now in this case, we have our Odogwu silencer who has now been married at least 3 times. You guys know that I'm very careful about saying things that I'm not very sure of. I didn't see any wedding photograph with any white woman, so I will just consider that white woman story a rumor for now until there's evidence to substantiate. But with this our Kuru eyes, we have seen Odogwu silencer with 3 different brides, and the word has it that these marriages were consummated within the last 5 years. I've tried to find an explanation to explain this away, except maybe he claims to be a groom representative. Maybe those people that cannot make it back abroad to Nigeria for their wedding, maybe it is his side hustle that he represents grooms at their weddings. If that is the case, it's alright. Let us end this video. We understand. But if that is not the case, I will not dismiss it with a wave of hand like it's absolutely nothing. No. If it were one, of course, we all make mistakes, don't we? We could have said, oh, okay. If it were 2, okay, we might start to get uncomfortable and uneasy. I'm like, okay, what's going on here? Okay, maybe. But 3, 4, and above, anybody who says that it doesn't call for concern is either ignorant or is not being critical in their thinking. It is far from normal or usual. So instead of Sharon and maybe her supporters to just dismiss it with a wave of hand and call it jealous people, haters, hateful, because I saw her body language and her posts during that period, like, I'm still a Jesus baby, like, you know, go to hell, I don't care. No, I have one word: shine your eye. Sharon, asim gigini. Shine your eye. Did she ask questions? Did she carry out background checks? We always ignore the importance of background checks. It has been in our culture from time immemorial. That's why as an African, when you want to get married, your parents, whether you like it or not, will go behind you and run a background check on that man and that family or that woman that you're getting married to. The importance of running background checks cannot be overemphasized. Check documents, scan the house. If you come across the messages from that person's social media account, read them. Run full, thorough FBI, CIA background checks and decide based on the facts that you have if you now really want to go into that marriage, or if you perhaps didn't know that person well enough based on the information you had previously. So were there background checks run? Did Sharon visit this man's home in Los Angeles? Did she check around? Did she look around? Did she ask around? Given that they had such a very short courtship, so much can be concealed and so much can remain unknown in a period of just 5 months. So it's possible that she does not know so much about the man, save for what he had told her. And we all know that when it comes to wrongs, when it comes to divorces, when it comes to misunderstandings, the person narrating the story is always the angel, while the other person being narrated about is certainly the villain. So you need to hear, not just Sharon, but every other young lady watching me. It's good to hear different accounts of that story that you were told. If he went on full disclosure and had told her everything that we are reading and seeing on the internet, good and fine. But that still does not mean that she shouldn't be watchful. But if he didn't, then that certainly calls for concern. But whether he did or didn't, whether she's just getting aware or not, if this 4 wives in 5 years is actually true and not a rumor, then it's important for Sharon to be vigilant. Nobody's saying that she should break up the marriage or call off the marriage. No, it doesn't happen like that. She's in, right? But the need to be vigilant must be emphasized. I know that love is shocking my dear sister Sharon. Love don't carry Sharon go where she no. And it's not just about Mr. Ugo. Sharon strikes everyone as that sweet girl with a very good open heart. She looks like someone that falls in love easily with anybody. She obviously is the kind of person that is very prone to having her head up in the clouds and giving her all to a relationship. That's the kind of person that Sharon strikes me as, and so many other people. But sis, given the condition, the situation surrounding everything that is surrounding, while you love wholeheartedly with your heart, just as a wife should, please do not lose touch of your head. Do not leave your brains behind, because ignorance may be bliss, but ignorance is not bliss when it comes to marriage. Ignorance can consume you, it can kill you. Willful ignorance in marriage is folly. It's good to know. Not just to know because you want to divorce or you want to scatter everything. It's good to know so you can know your stand and take one. And then you can decide on what to do or what not to do. I really do wish Sharon a very blissful, happy marriage. And I do hope that if our Odogwu silencer has indeed been married to all these women, their talk say every molwe, no matter how rugged the molwe day, in getting last bus stop, every molwe must park for bus stop one day. Let us hope that Sharon is that bus stop that this molwe has packed. But all in all, she should be watchful, vigilant, and never lose touch of her head. What do you think, guys? What do you make out of this situation? Do you think that 4 wives or 3 wives within this period of time, within such a short period of time, is nothing to pay mind to? It's nothing, it's normal. Or do you think that there is indeed cause for worry, and that this is a huge sign of a red flag? In fact, not flag, a red canopy. Do drop all your thoughts, your feelings, your position, every way you think, down in the comment section. Let us have this conversation. So guys, yes, we have come to the end of this video. If you're seeing me for the first time, or if you've been watching without subscribing, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, give this video a big thumbs up, drop all your comments down in the comment section, and stay glued because there is so much more coming your way. It's me, your girl barrister Neze, and this is Nezeville. I'll see you guys in my next one. For now, bye. Mwah.